Look what I got for next week. I did a straw job today and then I picked up some more for next week. But look at what my man, my good friend Jamie, y'all know him, he comes to the expo with us and stuff. His hardscape division had a display up at our local home show here on the lake. And look at all this cool stuff he gave me. Gave me this dry fit shirt. Man, gave me a tumbler. Man, that's nice. Let's see if you can see it. Oh yeah, that'd be perfect for some hot tea, boys. Also, got one of these koozie things, and I think there's a business card in there. But man, we got a little, like a Lake Oconee little home, maybe it's a home show. It's called the Big Event. Like my church has a booth there, a lot of different stuff. And yeah, he had a killer setup out there. So big thank you to Jamie. Thank you, bud. I'm gonna try to send this to you. Thank you for hooking me up with this stuff. This is awesome. I'll be wearing that for sure. Be definitely using this. Cool stuff. All right, guys, so the other day I was mowing and heard a bunch of racket. The blades hit together, so I thought one of these went out again because I replaced one of these before it had blown out. I have a video on that, but they go out because the caps pop off and then this fills with dirt and they blow out. So I glued these caps down, and so far I've had no problem with these. So it wasn't the caps, it's just the belt. The belt, like it has the bumps like this, and so it's kind of thin in between the bumps, and so it just wore out over time. I mean, the mower's 3+ years old now, so it worn out. So I think this was like 43 bucks or something on eBay. And there's the Toro part number. It's a genuine Toro part, 1203335. That's where I bought it from on eBay. And yeah, so pretty sweet. Like I said, it was like 43 bucks. I would recommend getting the genuine Toro one. I don't know, the aftermarket one might be totally fine for this application, this type of belt, but I know like on the big mowers, you need the OEM belt, the aftermarket belts. I've tried them, and every now and like once a year I'll try them again, and they just don't work for some reason. You got to get the OEM deck belts for whatever mower brand you have. But anyway, so the other day I was mowing, the blades hit together, so I thought one of these was blown out. It felt exactly like that. When I removed the cover, I seen that the belt was just broken, and so we got to replace the belt. Now I already took the blades off. I had actually a spare set of blades and sharpened those up, put them on here, so the blades are good. They hit together, but they're good now. Even if you can use the same blades even if they hit together. You just have to sharpen them and straighten them out, and you can use them again. But I had another set of blades, so I just stuck those on there. So I don't know how to replace this because I've never done it before, but I'm thinking that you got to remove this cover right here that keeps this belt on. Remove this cover, and then basically you have to manually loosen this. Yeah, loosen it so that'll slide away a little farther, give you some room, and then you want to put one blade straight and one blade turned this way, so they're like opposite because they're timed blades. So when this blade's straight this way, this blade should be straight this way. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna loosen this up, take that cover off, and try to put the belt on here. It actually looks like it might be pretty easy, and hopefully that it is easy. And so that's the plan. Put that blade straight, put that one that way. I'll put you on time lapse and we'll get into it. Like I said, it's 43 bucks for this, so not too cheap, but not too bad either. I got on eBay. And so I'll put you on time lapse and we'll get into it. There's a little thing right here that like stops the blades when you let go of it, but it looks like you can, it's like spring loaded. You can push that out of the way and then sneak the belt past there. So that's another thing. See, River spinning those and it just, the blade hit. That's why, River, that's why we got to have them set up right. So this one's that way and that one's that way. So anyway, yeah, and then you put it on here on your notches and let's make it happen. Alright guys, so we're running into a little problem here. You see there's like very, very little gap there at all. So like this belt's not gonna want to fit through there unless you tear up your belt a little bit, like so you can take this off easy, but you see what I mean? I mean, it's got, this belt is like way bigger than that. Could make it work, but I wonder if I might have to remove this whole thing off. It'll be easy to get on that side, but you know, run it inside here and inside here. But I wonder if we're gonna have to take this loose, and which shouldn't be too big of an issue, but I think we might have to take this loose right here, pull this up just to put the belt under there. I don't know how else we're going to do it because everywhere around it's so tight. So just check, make sure your belt looks right. So that's what I'm thinking. I guess we're gonna get something, which I don't think I'll be able to put my impact wrench on here. No room here. Maybe a regular wrench. Alright guys, so it's got one bolt over there. I decided to remove this cover that covers your carburetor and stuff, just to give me some more, it's so weird these like bolts, just to give me some more room here. Maybe with a little more room, cause see, wrench fits, 3/4 inch fits no problem, but then you gotta grab underneath and it's hard. You can grab the blade underneath to keep it from turning. But it's really tough, and if with impact wrench it might be easy, so I might, with this little bit more increased room, I might be able to put like a little swivel thing, something like this, and get a little more room. I probably could remove this air filter cover, but it's still gonna be, this stuff is still in the way. So I wonder if we can try something like that with impact wrench, so I'll try it. That worked. It's kind of ghetto because I had to use this little arm. Then I had to go from 1/2 inch to 3/8, and then from 3/8 back up to 1/2 inch. And I have impact duty sockets, but they're too big. But it worked. So yeah, that thing was on there pretty darn tight. So let's see if we can get this thing off. Yeah, look at this. I bet the blade, or bet it fell right through. Huh. Yep, sure enough, the blade's laying on the ground. Reach under here. You see? Pretty cool, pretty simple system. So anyway, let's put that thing back on there.
Hi,
Put our belt on, keep moving. Alright guys, for some reason my time lapse ain't working on the GoPro. But the cool thing about it is, since you remove this whole pulley, you can go ahead and like put the belt on and like put it in. It's kind of hard because it's holding a little tension here, wanting to pull the pulley this way. But you can make it work. And my timing is already good. Like this, so I might not even have to, because I took that whole pulley off, I don't think we even have to loosen this right here. It's still, you know what I mean? It'll be ready to go. So pretty awesome. Now, on the River took this pulley off, and it was hard to watch really pull it off, but it's kind of, you see how it's got two flat parts on this bolt shaft thingamajogger, and on the bottom of this pulley, River, don't get on here, it's holding on, it's not sitting on my leg. But on the bottom, it's notched out to fit these, so I think the part that's notched out goes on the bottom. That's what it looks like for this other one too. So I think I got that right. At least I hope I did, because the top part's just round. That's what it looks like for the other one. And then this part's gonna go on top, you know, notched in. River, don't turn that for a second, bud. Push your little blade brake out of the way here. That'll hopefully fall on like that. And well, let's put our, just to hold it for a minute, let's go ahead and put our washer back on. Put our washer back on and put our bolt, our nut, which went somewhere here. Gonna put my nut on there. There it is. So we got it started. Use my impact wrench. Got to get it all the way up to the top of this. I can turn it a lot by my hand. You get it up flush with there, because that's how it was. It wasn't sticking out like that one was. It's just kind of flush. I guess you just don't have as much room on here. So I need to tighten this up a bit more. And this can go on. Put your belt back on like that. It's kind of loose until you engage the blades anyway, so that one's easy to put on. And probably hold this belt right here like that and impact it a little bit. That's what I'm gonna try. Willow, it's gonna be loud. You can go out there. So you're gonna go out there too? It's gonna be a little loud. And I think we might have got it just like that. Kind of double check my timing here. Double check it, you can just spin them around. I'll set it down like this. See, they can't hit. So we should be good. Saturday afternoon, by the way, this is like one of the last things I needed to do, you know, before work got done. But yeah, really happy with it. They don't hit, so I think we're good. And I think the job basically might almost be done. Put your cover back on and make sure this ain't too tight, which it's a little snug, but it has a little room, and it'll probably get a little looser as you use it. See, that old belt was worn, so it was a little looser. I may just loosen that up a turn or so, just to make sure it ain't too tight. You don't want it to be too tight and have issues, but I think it's actually good like it is. It's not like ridiculous tight. So let's get our cover on. Let's put this little thing, put this back, and we'll go outside and fire it up. All right, boys, moment of truth. Willow, I'm gonna start it up. Alright guys, seems to be working great. Just as it was, I didn't even adjust it. What I did is I pushed back that little blade brake thing again and just turned these to make sure they're real free. It's not going to feel free right now because the blade brake is spring tensioned against that. But I pushed that out of the way and then did these. They're real easy, so I don't think it's too tight. So as you can see, I cut grass with it. Runs good. This is the genuine, supposed to be the genuine Toro part. It's like 44 bucks, something like that, which is still kind of a lot for that little belt, but I guess it's just how times are nowadays. On the Toro actual website, it was like 125 bucks. Yeah, but there you go. You can replace it yourself. It's harder than I thought, but that's all right. That's just, you know, I guess just how things go in life sometimes. But as you can see, I mow with it. Seems like everything is good. Getting pretty well versed on working on this thing. I fixed a lot of different things on this mower, and still love the mower though. It's a great mower, lightweight, all that stuff. I still would highly recommend this Toro Time Master 30. I think it's really good. Yeah, it's getting windy out here. That's pretty much it for this video. Just wanted to shoot a quick video of replacing that in case y'all ever run into that problem. If you run these a lot, you probably will at some point. All right, you can just put your cover back on and you're good to go. All right, see ya.